Hello, my name is Michael Stafford, and this is my Chapter 7 project. Um, my business is called Luxury Fashion Collection. I'm from Detroit, Michigan. I started it back in like 2019, but it really wasn't established in 2021. That's when I finally had got my LLC, and I was already taking my business serious, but basically, my business started basically with clothes and shoes, pretty much all designer clothes and shoes. So I pretty much kind of had started with like things that I pretty much already had as far as my funding wise. That's how I first started off and just working and then putting money into my business as I own, then building it up as I can. I really started as pretty much like hand to hand sales with friends and starting up with like OfferUp, Craigslist, Poshmark. I kind of started that way, hand to hand sales and doing online sales as well a little bit. I never really got into like having my own website or anything, but I pretty much started that way off for my business. As it went on, I really didn't know as much, but as things got on and I started learning more as far as YouTube videos on how to establish business credit and also funding from like loans and things as well. Like at the moment, I use my business debit card from Bank of America. I kind of moved around for a couple of different places as far as my business banking. I'm still trying to figure out where I want to be far as moving forward with my business because I know sometimes it comes a shortcoming and it basically has its ups and downs as far as my business as it comes because it's sometimes people because my market basically is people who really is into fashion and basically who has the money to purchase the fashion at the time because you never know because prices with shoes goes the shoes market changes pretty much every day. You never know what the market the price of the shoe could be worth $1,000 one day and the next thing you know it could be worth $200. So hopefully you just really have to be up on everything and just know what is a purpose of profit of it. I seen a lot more profit into my business back in 2020 and 21. I was making a lot way more sales, pretty much because of the pandemic and people was really dressing more and I guess more into fashion at that time from that standpoint. Um, Describe the financial considerations of entrepreneurship. Entrepreneurship should consider such factors as capital needs, sources of funding, cost, financing, and impact of ownership, and financial projections. These key factors help in balancing immediate financial needs with a long terms and goals of ownership. As far as my business, like I said, it goes up and down as far as sales wise. I always try to stay up on the next best thing, and also you always have to have the best quality of things too because sometimes people there's been plenty of times when I have bought items and people just never bought them and I had to sell them literally for a little or nothing or pretty much or just give it away or wear it myself. That's why I pretty much keep the majority of my business into my customers' hands pretty much. I see what they need and what they want. I try to stay just active with them and asking them what they need or how what's their price range or wherever what they into so I can purchase the stuff that they really want. Describe the advantages and disadvantages of debt and financing. Debt financing involves borrow money to be paid back with interest, while equity financing involved in selling and stake economy, well, stake in company. Pretty much, I really haven't had a business credit card yet. Um, I really didn't want to too much deal with it because I pretty much started off on my own. So me starting off on my own, I really didn't need that much money to start up my business because I already pretty much had money going to put into my business. And all I was doing is, say if I was to buy a shirt for $100 and I sold it for pretty much like 300. So pretty much I would just use the 200 that I was getting and well, at 200 out of that 300, and then just keep buying products and keep just flipping the product pretty much. But it's like for some reason the designer shirts and designer shoes I had took off at a moment, and it's basically like sometimes it's hard to get your hands on certain items, so that's why reselling came into a good thing for a lot of people doing. So luckily it was kind of a good thing for me. Debt financing also involves in fixed repayments and maintains ownership and control, while equity finances offers no repayment obligations but results in ownership and profit sharing. But both options have unique advantages and disadvantages depending on the business need. With my business, I really didn't too much need anything as far as such things because I basically started off on my own, so I really didn't need as much. But I know, like, I don't know how long I'll be doing this business, so I feel like at one point I do want to start another business, and I probably would have to go into getting loans and, you know, putting more equity into my business. Also, at the moment, I'm the only owner, so I pretty much make all the decisions. List and describe forms of financing. It would be venture capital, bank loans, IPOs, and retained earnings. These forms are financing aligned with stages of business development, seed financing, and angles of investments are critical in initial startup phases, providing early capital as business grow, and they often seek ventures of capital, bank loans, and IPOs, while established companies involved in profits and retained earnings. So basically, with my business, I already knew, but I do get offerings, but I know how everything has started pretty much with my business. If I needed business credit, I know it starts with your personal credit, and then you use your personal credit for your business credit, basically. So if I did need a loan or anything for my business, I know I need to have my business, well, my personal credit needs to be good to use it for my business credit. But I really never really needed the big loans amounts of like 20 or 30,000 to put into my business. I don't think I really wanted to make my business as big as it is, like as big like a storefront or anything. I'd rather just deal with just hand-to-hand sales with my customers, or if I have to ship out, I do that. But I really just try to maintain. I like the one-on-one with my customers that I have at the moment, so I'm gonna just stick to that and just keep it just, you know, real small at the moment. I don't think I see myself going far with this business at all. I think it was just started at the time that I just kind of wanted to try something new, and also that's why I really want to try another business just to see how that also goes. But as far as my business goes, I think this is probably just to get my feet wet and just to see if it could work. And obviously it kind of worked out. I made a decent amount. I make decent amounts of money every month, and I make decent amount of money over the previous years also. So my business did see like a little fall over the years, but it still makes a decent amount of income for me that I like. So it's just a big help for me, but it's great for me at the time. So I do see myself going in a bigger field with, as far as business, with retaining and getting bigger assets as far as my business. But thank you.